everyone, Yokoso. I'm back again. If this clip had a title, it'd be Kaiju and the Artistic Process. I'm going to share art and a short video. Now, the video is work in progress of my UltraSeven illustration. I'll also share art and narration as I work on UltraSeven and as I work on a Godzilla illustration. I hope that it's all informative and entertaining for you. Hey everybody, Robert Roach here, doing some artwork. Was invited to do something for an anthology book that's coming out soon. It's going to feature our friend Ultraman, or Ultraman as we know here in the United States. I'm illustrating UltraSeven because it's his 55th anniversary. Now, I'm happy to share this work in progress, but this is pretty much all I can share because until the book comes out, well, I really should draw, shouldn't I? The work will be unavailable, understandably. I have a good idea in terms of how I want the final stuff to look, and in this regard, I'll probably be reaching out to a really good friend and a really good colorist, Corey Green, to try to execute an idea that I have in mind. But I wanted you to know I'm not being lazy, getting stuff done, and if you're wondering, well, how come you never did Ultraman or Transformers or Kaiju or anything like that before? Well, I wasn't asked. Since I was asked, this is what I'm doing, and this is how it's turning out. I think it's pretty good. Okay, I'm not breaking my word just in case you're wondering it. The book was supposed to have been published in November 2024. Even if it's running late, it'll be out soon, and I hope you like it. So I figured I'd jump into what I did and how I did it. This first image is of the graphite illustration that I initially did. It's of UltraSeven, and I figure everybody knows what Ultraman and UltraSeven look like. And he's fighting against one of his major nemesis, Nurse. Now, I never could figure out because it's written in katakana, if it's nurse like somebody who works in a hospital or a doctor's office, or a nasu. So, but anyway, that's what we came up with as far as what he was looking like. And I dropped in some flats, and anybody who understands flats, it's something that's used in comics in terms of how they color, usually in Photoshop, but also in Illustrator and such. And this is how the actual image, after colored and after Corey finished doing his modeling job, a great modeling job on the character. We then, well, of course, there's no background or anything like that. And hold up, before I get into the background of stuff and why I chose it, I guess you should see some of the examples of what Nurse looked like and what I was using. And I really like the last one because it kind of reminded me of King Ghidorah and Nurse combined and such. But since Osaka is like my second home, I thought that I would use Osaka. And anybody who knows the area of Osaka called Shinsekai, or they know this this tower, Tsutenkaku, it's a well-known spot. So I thought, why don't I have the fight happen in Osaka rather than in Tokyo? That's why we came up with this, and I bought the image. I didn't bogart or pirate it. I paid for it, and that's what I used in order to come up with the final image. You can see a little bit of Tsutenkaku there on the right side as Ultraman and Nurse hover above. It's not really downtown Osaka because there's a lot of metropolitan parts of Osaka, but this is the southern part of the main area within Osaka near Namba, and really closer to a place called Tennoji. I played around with the modeling in the photograph that was used, the opacity, dropped in Corey's finished colors on top of my graphite. This is how it all turned out. Hope you like it. But this isn't all I'm sharing because I got something else for you. I mentioned Godzilla, and here's Godzilla. Okay, since I'm dealing with the OG of the Kaiju, I figured I'd reference a mashup between the original from 1954, a picture of Godzilla from 2021 film, and also the recent Godzilla -1, which was a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal. And by using these references, I next had to think about what kind of stature he was going to have. I made my thumbnails for what I wanted Godzilla to look like, and then went into my line art. It's unlike the graphite, it's pen and ink with some brush. Followed that up with my flats, as mentioned before, and then hollered at Corey again. He knocked out some wonderful modeling after I had everything assembled the way that I wanted to, the background, and again, referring to my time spent in Kansai, I wanted a reference to one of those places, and I went to Konan Daigaku in Kobe. So I figured, okay, let me put some Kobe feel into this. That's what I ended up with. This is how it all turned out. I really like my reference to Godzilla just as he's about to blow a big nuclear blast at the planes that are attacking him in downtown Kobe. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you stopping through, watching me as I play around with someone else's Sakuhin, with someone else's creative commodity. This time, the Kaiju area. We'll be back soon with even more stuff. This time, I'll be involving a number of other creators, and it's really going to be cool. I know that you'll enjoy it, and you'll probably get a lot of information from it. Thanks much. See you soon.